Hello, everyone. Welcome aboard. My name is Michelle, and I'll be your pilot today. Thanks for joining Yoga in Transit, where we're flowing through the world, no passport required. I'm joining you today from the very rainy Teterboro, New Jersey. This is our first practice here together, and I just like to share how I upkeep my yoga practice as I travel through the world with my job as a pilot. So You'll notice I'm sitting on a towel today. I don't travel with a yoga mat. You might. So if you're in a hotel room somewhere with a yoga mat, that's great. You can also borrow one from the gym, or you can just lay down a towel like I do. If you've got more confidence in the cleanliness and cleaning protocols of hotels than I do, then you could also just sit on the floor or in a chair like the one I have behind me. So for now, wherever you are, just go ahead and make yourself comfortable. We're going to come to a comfortable seat, which might be crisscross applesauce for you. If that's not comfortable, you can leave the legs out front, or you can use a bolster or a cushion below your bottom and lift yourself up if that's more comfortable. So in my other practice today, I did quite a bit of work with my legs, and so my back is feeling pretty tired. And my yoga practice today that I share with you is going to focus on some things to help ease my lower back and create some space and comfort there. So first, we're going to get started by sitting crisscross applesauce or in whatever seated posture you prefer. You can rest your hands either palm up or palm down, whichever feels more comfortable to you, and then just close your eyes, sit up nice and tall. Imagine a string is pulling the crown of your head, the top part right here, up towards the ceiling. Let your chin drop just slightly. Maybe roll your shoulders up and back, coming into a nice, tall seat. And just allow yourself to be here for a moment. Can be difficult sometimes to allow ourselves to slow down and just be. So take a few moments here and a few breaths just to allow yourself to fully get here. Leave whatever it is that you've got going on before or after this outside the door. Together, let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Hold at the top and exhale through the mouth. 2 more just like that, allowing your belly to expand on your in-breath. Inhale through the nose. Pause at the top and exhale through the mouth. 1 more just like that, deepest breath you've had all day. And exhale. Go ahead and open the eyes. And for beginning our movement today, we're just going to make some small circles with the hips. So inhale, lean the chest forward. And then around in a circle. The shape the spine is making here is similar to what you would feel in a cat-cow posture. So when our tummy comes back, we're arching our back like a cat. When it comes forward, our chest presses forward, rounding. And then when you feel satisfied, go ahead and reverse. Make your circle the other way. One more circle. All right, and now come to center, a little yoga for the brain. Whichever leg you have in front, switch it. Notice how that feels. Might feel a little bit different in your hips or your knees. And now we're going to take those circles, just like we did before, with our legs in the reverse position. So coming forward to the side, feeling a nice stretch in the hip flexors and the lower back. Forward, let the spine arch backwards. Pull your spine towards the wall behind you. One more circle in this direction. Right, coming to center, and now we'll reverse direction, 3 the other way. Ooh, I got a nice pop there. You might get a pop in your hip or your knee. Shouldn't be feeling pain, but there may be some release there in the joints. Let's do one more circle, and then we'll meet in the middle. Okay, coming to center, we're going to move into a tabletop position. So on the hands and knees, we're going to do a little bit of cat-cow. So place the hands directly underneath the shoulder joints. Knees come beneath your hips. And then on our inhale, we're going to drop the belly, let the chest raise, send the chin up towards the sky. Deep breath in. On the exhale, tuck the tailbone, roll through the spine, drop the head, arch your back like the Halloween cat. You might take a few little movements here with your back arched. Find what feels good for you. Next, inhale, drop the belly, shoulders roll back, chin to the ceiling. And exhale, roll through the spine, tuck the tailbone. Press through the fingers and the palms, feeling a nice stretch between your shoulder blades. Inhale, drop it back down. Exhale, tuck the tailbone. And then just stay here with your spine arching up towards the ceiling, tailbone tucked, and find a few movements that feel good. So maybe some circles with the hips. And when we're circling here, we can focus both on how it feels in the hips and also the wrists. You should get a nice little stretch in the wrists, making a circular motion. Might do a little wrist stretch the opposite direction. Being very gentle here. You can rock back and forth. Make sure you're listening to your body. Stretching is good. Pain lets us know that we've gone a little too far. So pay attention to what's going on in your body and respond to what it needs. Okay. Coming back now into child's pose. Big toes come together to touch. Knees come a little bit wider than the hips. And then send the hips back towards the heels. Hands can stretch out forward in front of you, or they can come into maybe a prayer position. Find something that feels comfortable on your back, and then let the head come down and rest on the ground or as close as you can get. Feeling a nice stretch through the shoulders here and the hips. Deep breaths in, letting that belly expand on the inhale. Feeling the skin on the lower back stretch as we inhale and expand. And when you feel satisfied, come back up. We're going to come all the way up now to a standing position. Well, maybe not. I think standing you won't be able to see me. So we're going to modify a little bit here. We're going to come into a yogi squat. So we can come from a seated position here, sitting down with our feet in front of us and our knees facing up towards the sky. We're going to widen our legs a little bit and use our hands to lift us forward so that our elbows come in front. And we've got a nice squat. This is one of my favorite postures for releasing tension in the lower back. You may not be all the way down as low as I am today, or you might be lower, and either one is fine. Just be present with where your body is right now. Deep breath in. Exhale, feeling the same place on your lower back that we felt in child's pose. You'll feel the skin stretching across the low back here. Might take some rocking side to side if you've got some tightness in the hips. Very good. Now to come out of this, we can either put our hands in front or behind, whichever is more comfortable for you. Set the bottom on the ground, back to crisscross applesauce where we started. And that's our practice for today. Thank you so much for joining me at Yoga in Transit. I'll see you next time.